Hey everybody, it's D-Jack and I'm back and I'm playing some more Fighting is Magic. And in this episode, I'm going to be playing as Twilight Sparkle, the unicorn that reads books and oh my gosh, books. She attacks with a book in this game. Isn't that ridiculous? Anyways, I didn't get to show this off in the last video. I'm going to be showing off some of the options here because there's like different things in the menu. There's training options, there's teching, healing, and stuff. And then here's the command list for all the ponies. As you can see, there's supers and there's normal special moves. Like right here, they say like you put in the combination and then press the button at the same time, but it's really like you have to put in the combination and then press the button rather than at the same time. And then there's stage settings. There's if you're in the stage, there's a way you can change the time of day, and then that's lo-fi mode, which means like the background looks worse, I guess, so it can lag less. I don't think this game lags at all anyways. But anyways, I'm gonna make sure I talk more about this game because looked at my commentary in the last video and I didn't really get to talk about this game very much. But yeah, I'm still excited for Them's Fighting Herds. Anyways, we're starting off gonna fight Twilight. Yeah, we're starting off fighting Twilight, our clone. And this time I chose the right costume, the costume I wanted to play as. And let me turn that down. It's pretty loud on my end. So the clone Twilight likes to spam a lot of special moves. I noticed, like she'll spam that spark and this teleport. Yeah, Twilight can teleport. That's one of her moves. And so the way this game works is it's like a lot of fighting games. There's your health bar on the top, which once it gets low, then you die, and like a lot of fighting games. There's a super meter on the bottom, which fills up the more you either beat up your opponent or get beaten up by your opponent. Right there, I try to use my super move, and then the AI Twilight just knocked me out of it. Dang it, Twilight! I swear, this Twilight has something against me. She like really wants me dead. So yeah, and then to use there's 3 levels of supers, level 1, 2, and 3. Although not all the ponies have all 3 levels. Like Applejack only had a level 2, and even then she could only use it after her level 1. Yeah, a level 1 and a level 2. I mean, Twilight has a level 1 and a level 3 super move. And also, depending on which super move you use, it'll use up more of your meters. So if I wanted to use a level 1 meter, it'll use 1 of my super meter. 1 entire meter, that is. And then if I have a level 3 meter, then it'll use all 3 of my super meters. And then there's also the magic meter, which is pretty unique about this game. Every character has a magic meter, which it works different for each character. Like I remember watching a video of this, and someone's like, "I don't know how to fill that up," and then so here's how the magic meter works. It works different for every character. Like Twilight, she fills it up by reading her book, and she can only fill it up to a maximum of 3. And after she uses it, it's she can either, what I would do with it, she has this laser, this spark laser that makes the characters bounce off the edge of the screen, and then you can use it for combos. It's a pretty funny move, honestly. And then what? Jeez, look at that! You see that combo, guys? I just kept that Twilight on the wall. Jeez. So yeah, it works differently for every character. Like Twilight, she has to read her book in order to fill up the meter by pressing D or the magic button, and both us Twilights blocked our supers. And another thing that Twilight can use it for is she has this move called Magic Trap. I don't use it that much, but I do use it a couple times in this video, and I just thought this ending was funny. She has this attack where she flips the page on her book and it hits the enemy. Like it's pretty funny to me. And then back to the magic meter, like Applejack, the way her magic meter works is that she'll like every time, speaking of Applejack, there she is. Every time she grabs someone with a lasso, it'll fill up her meter by 1. And then she can use it for, I forgot how many things. She can enhance her earthquake, kind of, and then I guess use it for combos. And then she can also have this super buck that kind of bounces the character on the edge of the screen, like I was saying how Twilight's move does for combos. Yeah. So it works differently for every character. I'll be sure to explain it for every character when I get to them. It's for Applejack. So we're fighting the AI Applejack. For some reason the AI Applejack refuses to not throw her lasso up in the air like that. Like, I don't know what's her problem. I am not jumping. I am not in the air. I'm not Rainbow Dash. Like Applejack can throw it 3 ways. She can toss it up in the air, which will and then that Applejack also wanted me dead, like that Twilight. But I think even worse for this Applejack. But anyways, like I was saying, she can throw it up in the air like this Applejack does, and then she can throw it straight in front of her, which there's 2 ways that can go. You can press B or 2, which will make her toss the character on the other side of her for extra damage, or you can press 1 so that it's like Scorpions, get over here, and then you can combo off it when the character is in front of you. Yeah, like I was saying, like you can change the time of day in fighting as magic, which I think it's pretty cool. Like right now, it's nighttime in Sweet Apple Acres. It only works for some stages though. Like let's see, rarity stage, it's indoors, so that's kind of pointless. Twilight stage, you can see it a little bit, like outside the window, and when it's broad daylight, you can see like the light shining from the window. And it looks pretty cool in broad daylight. But other than that, and then I guess in Pinkie Pie stage, it also looks pretty decent. But time of day is really just shining Applejack stage. See, there's the trapper trap I was talking about. I like drop a page, and then for some reason it's infected with witchcraft. And then if they touch it, they'll get hurt. So there's me just reading that book, filling up my meter. And then I just shoot it off, and sadly it doesn't hit her, she blocks it. But even if you block Twilight's spark moves, it still does a little bit of chip damage. Yeah, not all attacks do chip damage in this game, but Twilight's does. So back to like how this game works. You can press back to block. It's pretty funny because I was telling my friends about this, and they're like, "Whoa, what the heck? That's weird." Since when he plays a lot of Mortal Kombat, so this is why he's reacting this way. He's like, what the heck? Why would you press back to block? Then how do you move backwards? Like you just press back. So it's like they're mapped to the same button. So he hasn't played a lot of fighting games where back is to block, which surprises me because almost all the fighting games I've played, and here's me looking up Twilight's super move level 3. I forgot how to do it, so I had to just look it up really fast, and here it is right here. And as you can see, she can't control it! She's losing her flow, she's losing her speed, but inside her's a power you'll never know. Then let it out, it's inside you. You better all stand back, cause I'm coming through! Oh gosh. Anyways. Yeah, my friend was pretty surprised to see that back wasn't to block in this game, and I was pretty surprised to see that he reacted that way, because almost all the fighting games I've played, all the few fighting games I've played, because the only times I played a fighting game, as I said in the previous video, is either in an arcade or I've been to someone's house and played a fighting game over there. And yeah, usually most of those fighting games use back to block, so you just have to like time it correctly. But in order to block low, like there's high attacks, medium attacks, and low attacks, and overhead attacks. Which so if you block, you can block high, medium, and overhead attacks. But you can't block low attacks. In order to block low attacks, you have to duck and press back at the same time. But if you duck and press back, then you can't block overhead attacks. But there aren't too many overhead attacks in this game. They're mainly all just air attacks. I don't think there's any over attacks that are on the ground. Like Twilight has one move where she slams her book on the head of her opponent, and that might be an overhead attack. I'm just using a teleport for once. I don't find it too useful. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is more useful, but you know, the button combination is kind of weird. You have to press forward, then down, then diagonal, which kind of confuses me a little bit, but you know, it's alright. I can pull it off. I can handle it. And then here's me trying with my hardest to pull off that level 3 attack, but I just cannot get it down. So I just decided, let's get out of here, Rarity. I just beat up everyone's waifu right there. Yeah. Everyone seems to like Rarity's theme a lot. I mean, my favorite theme is Twilight's theme. I'm telling you, like, Twilight's theme is where it's at, but you know, people say a lot about Rarity's theme. And it sounds good, but you know, Twilight's better. And then this Pinkie Pie comboing the heck out of me at the start. Also, another thing about this game is in combos. In case you don't know what teching is, like I've brought it up a couple times in this video already. When you're in the middle of a combo and then someone misses their attack in a combo, your character will flash blue, and then that's like their split chance to get out of the combo. Like right there, Pinkie Pie just flashed blue, so if she like pressed up while she was in the air, then she could have gotten out of my combo, and then she would have been invisible for a little. And if they hit the ground, they can hold down to get out of the combo. But if they miss it, then they'll just be stuck in the combo for a little more. Like the person can just continue their combo. Another thing about Twilight is that her comments when she wins rounds are just cock. She's probably the cockiest character here. Even worse than Rainbow Dash. Like, my gosh. If you heard some of the things she said already. So, anyways, about them fighting herds. They released the story on their website, main6.com. Telling you guys gotta check that out, cause it's gonna have a bunch of cool stuff in that game. Like there's gonna be a hub world where you can challenge people. Apparently it's gonna have online and stuff. Like I wonder if it's gonna have some kind of Steam release, or if you have to if you can just download it off the website. And then right there's no sound because I kind of clicked off the app. So that's the only reason why. So they released the story, and the story I mentioned before was way off. I'll try to explain it later, but it's basically where in this world of them fighting herds, there's so many hoofed creatures that live in harmony, and then there used to be these predators that would terrorize their culture and stuff, but they've been sealed away, and That's a good thing, because then they can't terrorize any more people. But there's... and did you hear Fluttershy right there? Help me! Like, my gosh. That's probably the only thing I can enjoy about Fluttershy in this game. Like, I just hate Fluttershy in this game. I hate her theme, I hate her moves, I hate her character, I just hate her. I'm sorry about that. Mainly because, like, you know, if you think about Fluttershy, she's probably not meant to be in this game. She's just too shy. So anyways, the seal of the predators and them's fighting herds will break soon, and it's up to only the strongest herd character to achieve the key to lock away the predators once again and save the world. Something along that line. I'll put a link to the what's it called? The story if you want to read it yourself. Right now I'm just beating down on Fluttershy. She's really easy to fight. She's really not that good of a character in this game anyways, too. Only makes sense. Like, even she has all these animals helping her. This angel bunny, that hedgehog, an eagle, a bear. She has a ferret. She has that stampede of animals. And then I shot a laser at her.
Dear Princess Celestia, today I learned how to believe in myself.
You beat up your friend. How do you learn how to believe in yourself? I don't know what you're talking about, Twilight. And then there's Gummy in the loading screen. Just funny. Of all the animals and all the things, you know, Gummy is in the loading screen. And there's me again, jumping at Rainbow Dash. I don't know what I'm thinking. I need to just like write that down for myself. I need to write it in Sharpie marker on my computer screen so I can never forget it, because I always make that mistake. I'm gonna write it in. There's the enhanced chapter trap, like right there. Rainbow Dash just ran into it, and I just hid inside it because Rainbow Dash couldn't do anything. And then there's Rainbow Dash doing the thundercloud. So Rainbow Dash also knows how to tech a lot. Like, as you can see, like I have a lot of combos where I kind of miss it, and then because Rainbow Dash knows how to tech, she'll get out of those combos. Like a bunch of the other characters, they'll tech sometimes, but Rainbow Dash, she techs all the time. So you have to get your combos down straight with Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash theme is also pretty good in this game. Can dig it. Especially this part. Yeah, I'm just listening to the theme because it's awesome. Especially that part, like I said. So right now I'm just rocking this black and white Twilight. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be Zecora or if it's just a black and white Twilight. So a lot of the recolors in this game, look at me just spamming my laser, but a lot of the recolors in this game look a lot like other characters in the show. It's pretty funny because Twilight has a recolor that makes her look like the Ponyta Twilight, and then here's me just like reading my book. Don't mind me reading, but that's just reading my book rather fast. As fast as my friend that's gonna be opening up a YouTube channel in a little. Yeah. I have a friend that's gonna be opening up a YouTube channel. It's gonna be called Messenger of Fear, that's his name, and he reads books as fast as Twilight. And there's the end of the gameplay. Also, one of my friends has been wanting me to do kind of like a ladder video, like kind of like V-Man, or just those people that that do ladders on super hard difficulties, and then they'll like do it flawlessly or whatever, and just go up the ladder, show it off, show off their skills, maybe even put a couple funny comments and stuff while playing. And I might do that when on Them's Fighting Herds coming out, but on as for this game, I kind of just want to talk about it, kind of talk about the whole situation with how Main Six couldn't finish this game because of darn Hasbro's copyright reasons, and now they're going to be making their own Them's Fighting Herds games, and it looks pretty cool. Like I missed all their streams. Like I wish I would have known that. Like they stream on Twitch, like some things. It's all on YouTube now, which I gotta watch. My dad home. Oh no, it's probably nothing. Heard something in my house, so I'm just like, what was that noise? Whatever. Sorry about that, but yeah, can't wait for Them's Fighting Herds. Again, so make sure you check out Main Six and all that stuff. Do all the good things. I'll put a link to their donation site. If you want to donate money to them, it would make me happy. It would make them happy. It would make me more happy than them. And I'll come to your house and give you a hug, give you a kiss if you donate money. Because I can't do it myself, so I have to beg all of you guys to do it. But whatever. Maybe I'll find a way to, like, I'll donate like $5, $10 or something like that. Because I really want it to happen. They have already reached like halfway to their goal, their funding goal or whatever, which is awesome. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Reasons.